Aloha, beloveds. Thank you so much for tuning in on this beautiful day, this beautiful spring day. My name is Athena Rose, and I'm here on the big island of Hawaii. And I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm in my little cabin in the jungle, and really, really, it's an honor to wake up each morning and see the geckos on my roof and hear the birds and um, see the wind blowing the trees and hearing the morning sounds is really special to me. And I have a daily yoga practice. I wake up each morning and do about 45 minutes to an hour of meditation and yoga and prayer. And this morning, a lot was coming through in my prayer. So grateful for prayers, the way that they are, the way that they unfold beautifully and naturally. And if we just open up our intention and our mouths to create sound with the intention to pray for ourselves and for others to Creator, it's amazing what comes through. I've had awarenesses that I had no idea that that's what was going on with me until I started praying, and it was shown to me that, wow, that's really up for me right now, or that's really troubling me right now, or that's really challenging for me right now. And so I this morning I was noticing, there's definitely some key points, some key healing points that I've been working on since I've been to the big island here. And one of which is my gut health. And and this camera keeps falling. It's hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep it there. Is working on my gut health and clearing bacteria, clearing candida, and how that's related to ancestral trauma. And it's been passed down. I talked about it in another video on candida. And I've been incorporating a raw vegan diet very intensely over the past week, and really grateful for the changes I'm seeing in my body and my health, and my energy is coming back, and I'm really grateful for that. And the other thing that's really up for me is self-love, really accepting myself and really tuning in to loving myself and accepting myself and forgiving myself. And this has been huge for me. It's a lifetime of feeling badly about myself and having negative thoughts. And now I'm really starting to see more of my unconscious thoughts and how they're affecting my health and how they're affecting my behavior and my outlook, my perspective on life, honestly. It affects everything. What's going on here internally, your mind, those unconscious or conscious thoughts affect everything. Affect your experience, affect your relationships, affect your health. And it's very important, it's very imperative that we meditate and we take those times to ourselves to listen and to tune in to what's going on up here, what's going on in here. And for women, especially what's going on with your womb, what is your womb saying? And this is the portal for listening to our ancestors and listening to our lineage. And I feel it's very, very important for me to continue to do this work here. And one of the things that was coming through, one of the awarenesses that was reflected to me in my prayer is that I am challenged by trusting myself. I have a hard time trusting myself in my decision making, in the way I spend my time, in the choices I make in food, just across the board challenges with trusting myself. And I feel that that's what I'm here to do, is to learn how to trust myself and to witness myself in that process and to relax into it and to just learn for myself. I am my greatest teacher. I know myself the best. I have been through the experience. There are teachers out there that can give you advice and certainly beautiful reflections and guidance, but I know best for me, and I don't know what it is that shifted that for me at some point in my life, probably very, very young, where I stopped listening to myself. I stopped trusting my intuition. And I think it was everything. I think it was the programming. The programming is meant to do that. The schools and the way parents raise children is taught, is indoctrinating children into not trusting their own inner wisdom, not trusting their gut instinct, and telling them, what to do and how to do it, and no, that's not right, and you're wrong, like a lot of that, like you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. And I've done it myself. I did it to my children. I was a school teacher for years, and it's hard. It's hard to break free from that, but that is what we're breaking free from. That is the matrix that we're breaking free from, and tuning into how we can change, to allow children, to allow human beings to listen to their own tuition and follow their own gut instinct. We all have our own path. We all have our own wisdom, and women in particular, your wisdom is like held really, really closely to your womb. And yeah, I'm just really grateful for that awareness and that reflection that came through today. Trusting myself will allow me to trust others. And I've been struggling with trusting my children and their decisions and their path and what they're doing with their life, and how they're choosing to spend their time, and seeing like, no, that's not right. Like, you should be doing this instead, or you should be eating this instead, or you should be spending your time like this instead. But, that's judgment, and that's trying to fix, and that's trying to correct, and that's the caregiver in me. But I feel like just continue to come back to myself. What can I do for myself? How can I follow my own intuition? How can I deepen in my trust for myself will allow me to trust others in their process and allow them to be, and to release judgment and to release control and surrender to the experience of life. Life is so beautiful and so powerful and so potent, and it has everything. It's everything that we want to experience as human beings is available to us. And I am so grateful for that, and if someone wants to experience being in jail or experiencing mental illness or, addiction and all these things, like, sure, we don't want them to suffer. We don't want them to be immersed in that and to be stuck in something, but, they're here to experience. And we have to let go of this idea that their experience is less valuable than our experience. If we experience something different, that we feel is better or good or well or whatever, we all, have this natural desire to experience happiness and wholeness and connectivity and wellness. But there are many people who aren't feeling that, and why is that? And I know we're all moving towards feeling those feelings together collectively as a group, consciousness, but we're also here to experience all of it, all of the death, all of the grief, all of the sadness, all of the pain and heartache, and all of it, all of it. And we want what we want, we want to feel good all the time. We want to feel good. And, but honestly, we also don't want to feel good. There's a part of us that doesn't want to feel good, that wants to feel sad, that wants to feel broken, that wants to be grieving. And that is okay. It's all okay. It's all welcome, And that's the beauty of this life. That's the beauty of being human, is we have a choice. We have free will. We have a choice. We can make the choice to experience anything we want. And so I'd just like to remind you of that, that it's okay to relax and allow and to surrender and to let others be, to let yourself be where you're at. Exactly where you're at is perfect. It's beautiful right now. Enjoy it. Enjoy whatever it is. Enjoy whatever flavor life is giving you right now. I have all these fruits on my table right now. It's really amazing that I got at the market. And yeah, I feel like they're teaching me, they're teaching me that different flavors and different textures and colors and all of it, like, it's all so beautiful, and none is better than another. Sure, I have preferences. I prefer soursop and papaya and grapefruits, but I also enjoyed bananas and limes and lemons and mangoes and all these other fruits. And so, yeah, it's all beautiful. It's all blessed. And I know that can sound kind of cliche and cheesy, but it's true. If you really just allow yourself to be in the experience, fully embodied, fully human, fully uh, um, savoring each moment. And oh, yeah. Um, my relationship with my beloved is definitely a reflection of that. We're experiencing life together. We're reflecting. We're deep reflections of each other. And I've just been noticing that, like, what he reflects to me is important for me to understand and to pay attention. Relationships. I know there's folks out there who feel called to be celibate and not be in relationships, but I feel like relationships are key to our awakening, to rapid growth. And I'm so grateful I'm in a relationship, and it's serving me well, and I'm so grateful for that. So privileged and blessed to be in relationship with my beloved Eric. And I just really noticing, like, we have these highs, we have these lows, we have these awkward moments, we have these beautiful, potent, transformational, ecstasical moments, and we have these other moments. It's like a fear of loss, a fear of losing, a fear of missing out, a fear, just like fears coming up. There's been fears coming up, and around loss and change is the only constant, and yeah, I'm just really grateful for each moment that we have together, and the moments we have together are so precious, and no matter what it is, actually, like, we've been through really sticky, heavy moments where there's tension and awkwardness, and that's actually beautiful. Conflict is beautiful, and it brings up so much, and there's so much growth potential in conflict. And then we get to relax, we get to rest, we get to be with each other, we get to hold each other, we get to caress each other, we get to look into each other's eyes, we get to just be, rest in those moments. And there's this passion that is cultivated in those moments, and bonding and camaraderie and deeper understanding on a level that can't even be verbalized. And so grateful for this relationship. And yeah, just want to share some of that, share some of my process being here. Spring has just begun and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling these new energies arising, rejuvenation, refreshment, a blooming and blossoming, growth happening. I can see it in the jungle, the flowers are blooming, the banana trees are growing, the sun is out today. Yeah, there's all these beautiful fruits, these green bananas, and this beautiful papaya that I need to eat because it's getting really ripe. And yeah, just really grateful for my life. And if you would like to reach out to me, if you'd like to schedule a consultation, I offer life coaching, essentially, wellness, health, and wellness coaching. I'm raw vegan. I'm a yogini. I'm also very into going to the gym and working out. And my partner and I did an intense calisthenic workout yesterday that really pushed me. And I used to be a marathon runner. And I have a lot of advice around diet, nutrition, health and wellness, fitness, detox. I'm detoxing right now. Very into Shivambu Shastra, which is urine therapy. And and herbalism. I'm an herbalist and work with plant medicines. And I have a wealth of information on parenting and bleeding and birthing and gathering the sisters and community. And I'm an educator. I work with children and adults on the autism spectrum. And so I have a wealth of information. I have a son who's 19 that experiences autism. And yeah, I'd just love to share. If you have something that you need assistance with, I'm here to counsel. I'm here to guide. I'm here to hold space. And a lot of my time working with folks in this way is just listening, listening to expression and holding space for that expression to deepen so they can reflect back to themselves and they can hear themselves more clearly and have a greater understanding of where they're at and where they can shift or adjust, or move into this space more fluidly and release that and change patterns, change behaviors. That's a huge part of it, is behavior modification. And yeah, that's what we're here to do. We're here to help each other. So if you feel called to allow me to be present in your life in that capacity, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm on Facebook, Athena Rose Aloha, and on Instagram, Illuminated Heart Illuminated. My business name is Illuminated Heart, and I'll also put my email in the description, athenateaches@gmail.com. And yeah, I'd love to be in service to you if you feel called. I'm a cuddle therapist. I'm also big into somatic therapy and the medicine of touch, of sacred touch. And so yeah, may this message find you blessed in every way. May you enjoy this beautiful spring week and this new moon energy, this newness, this freshness we're experiencing right now. And I'd love to connect. Aloha.